Good day, everyone. Welcome back to this channel where you come for a bunch of news and fun stuff about obstacle racing, but in this case it's about the Spartan Trail World Championship. Spartan is giving away $196,000 throughout the year. The series was announced earlier in the year. I didn't exactly understand all of it. There's different divisions, there's different levels. So I brought on the man to explain it to me, and that is one Mauri from Argentina. We got him on the line. He's going to explain the whole series. Let's get to it. Away we go. So here we are, 10K to 100 miles. Bum, bum, bum.
And that's a big name, right?
Okay. So here where's the points?
Oh, the points is in the FAQ, buddy. I don't know if you're going to find it there.
The Zendesk,
there you
mean?
There you got it.
The Zendesk, you mean?
Yeah. But then I can explain it from there. Those are the big,
okay. So let's talk about this event. Okay. It's the first one. Okay.
The first one that should be in less than a month. Hopefully, if this guy COVID allows it, we're going to have Transgrancanaria.
So tell people about Transcanaria, which I believe means across Gran Canaria.
Across Gran Canaria. You are 100% right.
My Spanish is amazing.
Man, you're developing. We've been talking for half an hour. You already speak Spanish. Well, it's basically a race that goes through the island of Gran Canaria in the Canary Islands in Spain. It's a Spanish territory. It's just unbelievably beautiful. It's volcanic lands and beautiful trails, and also you have tropical weather, which is also unbelievable. And it's Transgrancanaria is one of the crown races. The World Championship is divided in 3 label races. We decided to use labels because we like whiskey, and we believe whiskey is a great way to compare. It's a nice product to compare, and we have the top tier label, which is the crown label races are there. We have 4 there. One of them is Transgrancanaria, which opens the World Championship this year. Then we have Patagonia Run, Leaderboard Ultra Trail, and Ultra Pirineo. Then we have a second label, which is the mid-tier, the blue label races, which have 2 of the races that are Spartan races, basically Spartan trail races, which are the Borneo Trail Classic in Malaysia, the Golden Gate Trail Classic, which is one of the interesting things we got. It's going to be in San Francisco, California. Then we got Fjäll Marathon in Sweden, Translantau in Hong Kong. Those 4 are the blue label races, and then we have 2 smaller races: Aconcagua Ultra Trail and Brisbane Ultra Trail.
All right, but before we get into the actual, just explain Crown, Blue, and Green.
It's basically 3 labels that what they determine is the number of points and money people will get. But before speaking about labels, I would like to there's 2 big divisions, which is one, the elite runner division, and then we got the age group, which basically works the same as the obstacle course rules. We have the elites, which are the fast kids, the guys that want to go win the race and win the money and be as competitive and professional as they can. And then there's a way to get there. There's rules, there's points, and blah, blah, so you can be an elite. I won't sign up as an elite because that would be a lie. And then you have the age groups. You have the divisions. There's 5 age groups where people can compete and go for try to win, or try to at least see themselves and compete with people from all around the world, with people on their ages, right? Then we have the 3 labels. The 3 labels, they determine what's the amount of money and what's the amount of points the races are going to be giving. So the crown label races are going to give a standard, like a top of 1,000 points and $25,000 in prize money. And that's for elites. And then for age groups, they're going to give 1,000 points. Then we have the blue, that they're going to give 800 points and $18,000 of a prize purse. And then the green, which is the lower tier, they're going to give 12,000 and 600 points.
Does this mean the green races are
easier, shorter? Like how do you
No,
decide what's what? That's the question.
is the hierarchy of the race. So
Hierarchy, as we say in America.
hierarchy, yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure that's the word I heard.
Jerarquía in Spanish, yeah. Thank you. So no, it's basically the history they have, the how old they are, how many runners they got. It's more of a, let's say, like a standard, a product standard, more than a a championship thing. It's more of the product per se, and not the whole thing. Like, it's not really important for runners. The thing is more internal. And Aconcagua, for example, let's say Aconcagua is a race here in Argentina. It's a super small race in a complicated place to go. You got the Aconcagua, which is amazing. It's the biggest mountain in America, but it's usually an event that gets around 600 people, and you cannot put that race in the same level as Transgrancanaria, which has almost 20 years in the sport. Everybody knows the race. They have a huge, massive thing around, and they have 4,500 people. So it's more of it's a way to have them involved in the World Championship, but not. I mean, we cannot put the races in the same level as all, because that would kill the other.
Exactly.
Both ways. Yeah.
There's these points, and at the end of the year you have the most points, and then that person is awarded money, or is there an additional race that's called the championship race?
No, it's a leaderboard where you collect points throughout the races. As a runner, you choose what races you can go, or what races you believe it's better for you to go. You have a minimum of 2 races to be part of the final leaderboard, and a maximum of 4. We have 10 now, but we are aiming to have 15 for the next year. So it's a minimum of 2, a maximum of 4. You choose whatever you can do. This is basically, it's thought more on the ultra side. You're not going to race 400 milers in 6 months. So you have to be smart and see what races you believe they will give you more points, and that's how you collect them. Every individual race have these prize purses we've been talking before, and then for the final leaderboard, there's going to be another prize purse for the winners for the first 5, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. And Spartan's goal is to keep acquiring some of these races to make them part of their series.
Yeah. So the long-term goal, that's something interesting that people probably don't know, and as it's more of a business plan than another thing. The idea is to have this World Championship integrated with the regular season races, like your random race in whatever Jacksonville, Florida, you're going to race. This will also be integrated at some point in the World Championship. So the Spartan Trail thing is not just these beautiful races around, and then in Jacksonville, you're not part of anything. Everything is going to be integrated, and the plan is to have these big things that integrate to the rest, and people will earn points for the final leaderboard, even though they're racing wherever part in the world they are. And it's going to have a feeding system, to call it a way. This is nothing new. This is something other companies like Ironman have done, and even OCR has done. So we want to bring that to trail running.
Will there be, for folks like me who don't travel a lot internationally and who aren't elite, will there be a US Trail Series leaderboard?
Yeah, there will be. Yeah. 100%.
I wish there was in 2019. I did 4 races. I would have been up there.
Yeah, damn it, you would have been up there. Yeah. You're gonna have it this year, so you should jump this year. And
so there will be a US.
Running, yeah.
I don't even know has that been announced. I feel like they announced this global series, but I'm not sure they announced the US Trail Series.
Not yet. You're getting the scoop now. Yeah, we're working on it. The situation is complicated. It's hard to make announcements, and with events being postponed and canceled and blah blah, because of the obvious thing we're having to live now. But yeah, there's gonna be leaderboards, there's gonna be championships. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it.
When do we think we'll know?
That's a great question, Matt. No, I'm not. I cannot tell you exact dates, because we're in the middle of transitions in our team, and we're working really, really hard with new people, and it's office long days every day. So hopefully as soon as possible. But we're launching the big deal we have now is the launch of the Golden Gate Trail Classic. That's the race is going to be part of the World Championship, and also in the US, of course. It's in San Francisco, and we believe that that's going to be half of February, like mid-February. We're launching that with a really, really nice it's a really nice proposal for runners, and we believe it will take. There used to be a nice race there in late November from the North Face, and we believe it's gonna.
They don't do that anymore. The North Face 50.
It's not done anymore. So we believe the Golden Gate Trail Classic will feel that emptiness runners are feeling.
Will it be the same course?
No, it's different distances. So it's gonna be a bit longer and a bit funnier, and yeah. Man, I gotta defend my product.
There you go. Now you've got a bunch of info. Will you make it to any of these? Do you want to travel around the bloody world chasing some money? You want to travel on the world just to see some cool trail races? Let me know in the comments what you think. I always appreciate you watching. Do you also know we have a Patreon? That's right. You get to support this content creator, this channel, by kicking in a couple of bucks every month. We also do some very cool things. We do some exclusive access type things. We have our own internal things that we do sometimes, little fun chats and whatnot. So get on the Patreon train. Links below. Love ya, miss ya, mean it. I've got to run.